Well, they started off with a Game 1 win. Now they need to get another one here to keep the home court advantage.
And even with that win in Game 1, they can't take their foot off the proverbial pedal, right? As good as they were last game, they'll need to be better tonight to avoid a letdown.
Tries a three off the inbound. Mr. Incredible can't get it to go. Pass to Hood, Schifino. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Jerome. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here is Mr. Incredible. Feeds away. It's rebounded by Memphis. And just about a minute into the first quarter. To the left wing. Pass to Edey. Now Jerome. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the three-pointer from Castillo. And there's the foul. Goes on Mr. Incredible. That is his first foul of the game. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. The rebound by Richard.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Memphis moving that ball around. Good, Schifino. Shot is off.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
The Warriors. Castillo. 2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Some changes for Golden State. Hachimura comes in for Nick Richards. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Washington.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Here's Hood Schifino. Jerome in the corner. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. From outside the arc, Mr. Incredible can't get it to go.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Back to Jerome. Pass to Edey. Wells in the corner. Here's Hood Schifino. On the 3 off target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here is Mr. Incredible. He's got 5. And the Warriors miss again.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Kuminga against Jackson. To the wing on the left. Edey finds Wells. To stop the drought. Jerome, no good. The Warriors have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And he gets the bucket. And it's 7 points for Mr. Incredible. And we were just talking about this. When you comb over the accomplishments that MP has to his name already, you know, there's no arguing that he's one of the best to ever do it.
MP hadn't done enough to get to that top elite club just yet, but if he keeps going like he has, there's no doubt in my mind he'll be viewed in the same echelon as the LeBrons and Jordans of the game.
Now the Warriors moving it. Oh, that was amazing!
Oh, my goodness. Well, what a versatile guard. I like when Ivy looks to share the wealth like this.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Grizzlies trail by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Jackson. Jerome in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. To the wing right side. Here's Ojavino. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors ahead. They're up by 6. Live from Chase Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Miles McBride out there with G.G. Jackson. Then it's Jones. Then there's Murray. And it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Incredible in their last matchup against Memphis was simply terrific. He dropped 27 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Here's McBride after the made shot from Castillo. Good on the triple. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Here's Castillo, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mr. Incredible's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. Well, MP's coming off another great season, being named to his 3rd All-NBA team.
And to some degree, he's made it look so easy, so effortless. And that's what the great ones do.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Wells. Jackson against Hachimura. Yep, that one goes in there. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And great from deep. Jackson, no issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
Shots good by Mr. Incredible.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside Jackson. Pass to Smith. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Wells. Offline with his 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
The fader. And the Warriors, another 3.
This offense just continues to impress.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Ojavino. He's covered by Castillo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jackson. Mr. Incredible pulls it in. Warriors leading by 11. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Shoots a fader, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Now here is Smith. Still scoreless. Pass to McBride. No good, unable to end this run. Warriors have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Here is Mr. Incredible. 21 points in the game. And a miss there on the triple. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Nick Richards. He's checked in for Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Hachimura. Washington's checked in for Ivy. And Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole. The Warriors shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
At the line, your Warriors.
And Jerome has got the ball here for Memphis. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Hood, Javino. To the paint. It's stolen by Kuminga. Here's Castillo. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 15.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
From deep. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Edey.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's got 24. The long distance 3 is buried. Mr. Incredible's got 27 points.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Jackson misses. Jerome with the steal. Right wing. 4 seconds left. The 3. The shot. No good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Warriors on top as they end the second quarter with a huge surge. An 18-7 run. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
Hello and welcome everybody. Coming into halftime of Game 2, there's an air of confidence.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
NBA play. Off round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, he is a guy you want to go to with the game on the line.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. They've got Mr. Incredible. P.J. Washington is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Richards in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors' 5. Edey lays it up off the glass. Edey's got the first bucket of the third here for the Grizzlies. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Here is Mr. Incredible. 27 points for him. Kuminga bounce pass. Castillo the pass to Curry. Pocket 6. Curry gets the screen from Castillo. Basket counts. Curry's got his first points in this one.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Hood. Javino sinks the triple. Hood. Javino's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
90 seconds now into the second half. Castillo the pass to Kuminga. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Outside for Curry. For the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Hood. Javino. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. It's Jackson atop the key. Jerome, a screen on Kuminga. Jackson misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good for Leah.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Man, I mean, there's athletic, and then there's Jonathan Kuminga. What a dunk right there.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Down by 15. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Mr. Incredible with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Here's Jackson. He has 5. Pass to Jerome. Here's Hood. Javino. Defended by Castillo. And the shot by Wells, no good. Warriors leading by 15. Here is Mr. Incredible. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's Kuminga at the elbow. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Pocket 4. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's good. Kuminga's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, Kuminga was waiting on that one. He was ready to fire.
Here's Hood. Javino. Now Jerome. High post. Jackson. Here's Hood. Javino. Guarded by Castillo. Let's go. The Warriors pull it in. Richards got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Castillo the pass to Washington. It's Curry outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 5 now.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Jerome finds Jackson. Shot to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Mr. Incredible's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Kuminga. Here is Mr. Incredible. 27 points for him. Out to the right wing. No one near as Jerome lets it go. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Jackson looking it over. Pass to Hood, Javino. It's blocked, and so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
All right, great pace, great energy. Keep throwing the ball.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, they've got Jackson. Pope is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Murray in at the three, the small forward. Now McBride shoots. Mr. Incredible pulls it in. Mr. Incredible's got his sixth rebound on the night. Back to Poole. Here is Mr. Incredible to the inside. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Jones checked in for Memphis. Just 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Poole. Misses the three.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Jackson passes to McBride. Jones from outside. And he's good on the three ball. Jones has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Memphis. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Inside. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. He's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Poole. And Memphis also making a switch. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Outside, Jones. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Right outside. Castillo the pass to Wright. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's covered by Murray. To Wright, and he banks in the layup. Wright's got his first basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jackson in the corner. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Ivy passes to Curry. Here is Mr. Incredible. Pass to Ivy. Here is Mr. Incredible. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Edey picks one up.
And that's just Curry doing what he does. Frustrating defenders.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this group.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Nick Richards. He's checked in for Hachimura. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Wright, and Washington subbed in for Jaden Ivey. Stephen Curry hits them both.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Jerome finds Jackson. Pass to Hood, Javino. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Back to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And Jerome has got the ball here for Memphis. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Jackson. Takes it off the glass.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
1:37 left to play in the final quarter. Kuminga, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That's a solid screen by Kuminga and an even better finish.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Warriors.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into game 3.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Mr. Incredible.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Curry passes to Castillo, 6 to shoot. Back to Washington. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
8 feet away, hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Pass to Kuminga. And Curry has it in the corner. They set the pick. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series.